So, I'm moving to Japan this month, specifically to Tsu in Mie Prefecture. That's the same Tsu as in tsunami, because I'm going to be making waves. So as I thought, as a way to get myself excited, get myself prepared, I would loosely rank some of the places I want to visit in the Kansai area. I decided to limit this just to Kansai because that's going to be the most accessible area for me. This list is going to have a whole host of locations. There's going to be sightseeing, activities, food. So we'll kick off the list with food. Matsusaka beef. Japan has mastered the art of cows. Now, Japan has many famous beef bowl chains. There's Yoshinoya, Matsuya, Sukiya. I want to visit them all. But most of all, I want to go and try Matsusaka beef. So, Matsusaka is a town just south of where I'm living. It's actually home to Japan's most expensive beef, Matsusaka Wagyu. How much is this magic beef, you ask? Well, that's going to depend on the size of the cut. But on average, a sirloin steak is going to set you back about 30,000 yen, or about $227. Get this is from the Wikipedia page. In order for the meat to be sold under the Matsusaka name, it must meet strict standards. Only virgin female cows can be sold as Matsusaka beef. Now obviously, this beef is going to have me living out of a shoebox if I eat it even semi-regularly. So I will be sticking to the major chains for most of my time in Japan. However, I feel being so close to Matsusaka, I've got to at least try it once. So they knew what they were doing when they placed a hungry boy so close to Japan's most expensive beef. Now, one of the most crucial parts of integrating into Japanese culture is being able to get wet and naked with a bunch of Japanese men. I am, of course, talking about hot springs. And while I will likely visit many whilst I'm living there, if I had to pick one, then it's got to be Sakakibara Onsen. Which makes sense because it's both incredibly historic, dating back to the 11th century, and also it's close by. Now this place is really close, so I'm making this list extremely easy for myself by picking convenient locations. Okay, these places too close, let's go a little further afield. Nara Deer Park. Nara. Former capital of Japan, a site of great historic importance with shrines and statues and the deer. We're here for the deer. Nara Park is actually home to hundreds of once sacred deer which you can actually approach and feed crackers to. Yep, the deer will actually bow 3 times. Even in Japan, the animals are polite. During the pandemic, with a lack of tourists to feed the deer, they began traveling further and further afield to find food and have basically been seen walking the streets of Nara. But I mean, come on, overly friendly deer that bow for crackers, that's obviously making the list. Nagashima Spaland. So, Nagashima Spaland is a water park / amusement park, and supposedly it's one of the best in Japan. Now, I love amusement parks, but I hate rides. I am a terrified little boy. This is an opportunity for me to face my fears and go on a roller coaster. And if not, I guess I'll just play in the pool. Now we're getting to the real generic tourist destinations, but we have to include them anyway. You will 100% have seen Fushimi Inari Shrine in every promotional advertisement for tourism in Japan. It's a long path with torii gates, the square, rectangular red torii gates. And it's just one of those places in Japan you can go and be like, yes, I've made it. This is Japan. I am here. Kinkakuji Temple, meanwhile, is one of the most unique buildings I've ever seen. So this was the imperial palace of the shogun Yoshimitsu Ashikage. He was a massive xenophile. He loved Chinese architecture. He basically erected a gold leaf palace as his imperial palace. After he died, that became Kinkakuji Temple, or the Golden Pavilion. Now, Kyoto has lots and lots of historic sites, not to mention being the center of Japan's golden age during the Heian period. There is so much history. I think it's one of the best places to go to get an understanding of ancient Japan. So that's why Kyoto, Fushimi Inari Shrine and Kinkakuji Temple have made this specific list, but I'm sure I'll see so much more than that. Ninja Training School. So, believe it or not, Mie is the birthplace of Japan's illustrious ninja. And buried deep in the forests of Mie is actually a ninja training school for tourists. In Acme, you can actually undergo ninja training. You can learn to throw shuriken, climb, negotiate obstacles just like a real ninja, and sneak around and meditate. Let me tell you, I am ready. In body and in mind, I am ninja. I've watched enough Naruto to be ready for this. This is one of the most anticipated things for me to do in Japan. It's something that Mie uniquely offers, being home to the Iga clan, who are the original ninjas. But it may be something that I have to save for next year. That's why it's not number one on the list. Ise-shima Grand Shrine. Ise-shima is more of a domestic tourist getaway retreat area. It's actually a national park known for its stunning natural beauty. It's made up of a series of coastal islands. I believe the geographic term for this is aria. It has a crew of famous pearl diving ladies known as ama. The Ise Peninsula is also home to the Ise Grand Shrine. Now this is one of the places I want to visit most. This is the most holy shrine in all of Japan. It's dedicated to the goddess Amaterasu. The high priestess of this shrine is actually the emperor's daughter. Last of all, in Ise there is the Meotoiwa married rocks. So these are two giant rocks sticking out of the ocean. They're tied together with a big old rope of straw. All in all, I think Ise offers some of the most authentic domestic tourism available in Japan, away from all of those stinky foreign tourists. And I'll definitely have some unique experiences as I head around there. Glicoman, Ebisu Bridge, Dotonbori, Amerikamura, Namba. Osaka is the place that I am most hyped to visit. And it's actually the place that I'm going to be visiting first in September. It's only 2 hours away. Just like Tokyo, it has a never-ending nightlife. I really want to go on the HEP 5 Ferris wheel and just look out over a mega city. I've never seen a mega city before. So this is a real unique opportunity. So that is why it's number one on my list of things to do. America Town, Dotonbori. I want to meet some locals. I want to learn some Kansai Ben, some Kansai dialect. And that concludes the list. Now, please tell me if you disagree with my ranking, although half of this is more ranked on how likely I am to do the thing. If you think there's anything missing from this list, please comment below. I will take it under consideration and maybe I will go there and film it.